Agentic AI. Is this truly the workforce of the future? Let's dive in.
But first, let's start with a feeling I think we all know too well. You've got all the latest software, you're on the cloud, you have all these digital tools, and yet, why does the workday still feel like such a grind? Why is everything still so much work?
Well, it's because most businesses, despite all that tech, are just bogged down by this digital sludge. We're talking about endless manual workflows, mountains of documents to sort through, and decisions that just crawl along at a snail's pace. This isn't just annoying, it's expensive, it's slow, and it's an absolute killer for efficiency.
And you know what? It's not like we haven't tried to fix this. For years, we've been throwing different technologies at the problem, just hoping something would finally stick and give us that true automation we were promised. But when you look back, our past attempts all had the same kinds of problems. Remember robotic process automation, or RPA? Super fragile, and it couldn't really reason. Then we built chatbots, right? But they couldn't actually do anything. They couldn't execute a workflow. Even the latest apps built on large language models are often just too narrow. They were all just patches, not a real solution, because none of them could handle a complex job from start to finish.
But that is all changing. Right now, we are in the middle of a massive, fundamental shift in what artificial intelligence can actually do. We are finally moving beyond just automating tiny, simple tasks.
And that big shift is called Agentic AI. So, what is it exactly? Think of it as a new kind of AI system that can actually think for itself. It can make its own decisions, it can reason through problems, and here's the most important part, it can execute complex jobs from beginning to end across all the different software a company uses.
So what really sets it apart? It's not just one thing. It's the combination of everything, making decisions on its own, different AI agents working together, and even the ability to notice a mistake and self-correct. This isn't just another smart tool. It's a system that can run an entire workflow, not just one little piece of it.
Okay, theory is great, but let's make this real. Let's take a look at a company called AIMatric and see how they're putting this technology to work with what they call their autonomous AI agent platform.
Their approach is actually, beautifully simple. Their AI agents work on a three-step cycle. First, they think about the problem. Then, they decide on the best plan. And finally, they execute that plan. And the key here? No human has to step in.
And what they've done is build a whole team of these specialized agents. Each one is designed to basically take over an entire business function. So let's meet the team.
First up, you've got Mark. He handles the entire marketing operations workflow, all the way from creating a campaign to analyzing how it performed.
Then you've got Sally. Now, she doesn't just answer a customer's question, she can fully resolve a support ticket, from the moment it comes in to the moment it's closed. Over in the finance department, there's Recon. Recon takes on that massive, tedious job of financial reconciliation, making sure every number is accurate across thousands of records. And finally, there's Valley, who acts as a virtual assistant to streamline sales operations and help close deals faster. See what's happening here? Each one is doing a full job, not just a single, isolated task. Now, this is probably the most important point of all. This is not science fiction. This isn't some experiment locked away in a lab. Agentic AI is already out there, in the wild, working in major companies and delivering some seriously real results.
I mean, just look at the numbers. These systems have already automated more than 5 million banking records.
They've helped businesses slash their customer support workload by 70%. 70%. And over in an industry like real estate, they're helping to accelerate sales cycles by 40%.
When you zoom out and look at the total value here, the outcomes are just incredible. We're seeing 60 to 80% cost reductions, workflows that run 10 times faster, and accuracy rates hitting over 99%. I mean, these are the kinds of transformative numbers business leaders have been dreaming about for years. Okay, so we've seen the tech, and we've seen the jaw-dropping results. But what does all this mean on a bigger scale? What really is the big picture here?
Well, the next giant wave of AI isn't just about making cool images or having a clever chatbot. It's about automating the core operations of a business. And the analysts are projecting that by 2030, this is going to be a $1 trillion market opportunity.
In that trillion-dollar pie, let's slice it up. We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars up for grabs in workflow automation, in customer support, in finance, in document processing. This tech is poised to completely transform the operational heart of pretty much every industry out there.
And all of this brings us to one final, really massive question. For a long time, we've thought about AI replacing individual tasks.
But agentic AI forces us to think so much bigger. So I'll just leave you with this thought. What happens to the way we structure our companies when an entire department can be an AI?